Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Indah Meydi Sari. I'm from English Department 2018, Panca Sakti University, Bekasi. And now I'm in the 5th semester. This video made for my English Proficiency Test, Midterm Test from my lecturer, Mr. Anom Tri Djatmiko, M.Pd. Enjoy the video. Okay guys, in this video I would like to tell you about structure problems, skill 10. Use noun clause connector or subject correctly. Okay, in skill 10 we will see that in some cases a noun clause connector is not just a connector. A noun clause connector can also be the subject of the clause at the same time. For example, there's 3 sentences about noun clause. The first one is, I do not know what is in the box. It is an example about noun clause as object of verb. The second one, we are concerned about who will do the work. It is an example about noun clause as object of preposition. The third one, whoever is coming to the party must bring a gift, is an example about noun clause as subject. Okay, in the first example there are 2 clauses, I do not know and what is in the box. These 2 clauses are joined by the connector what. It is important to understand that in this sentence the word what serves 2 functions. It is both the subject of the verb is and the connector that joins the 2 clauses. In the second example, there are 2 clauses. In the first clause, we is the subject of are. In the second clause, who is the subject of will do. Who also serves as connector that joins the 2 clauses. The noun clause who will do the work functions as the object of the preposition about. In the last example, there are also 2 clauses. Whoever is the subject of the verb is coming, and the noun clause whoever is coming to the party is the subject of must bring. The word whoever serves 2 functions in the sentence. It is the subject of the verb is coming and it is the connector that joins the 2 clauses. Okay, next, the following example shows how the sentence pattern could be tested in structure question on the TOEFL test. Okay, example from the paper and computer TOEFL test. Blah 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 was on the television made me angry. A. It. B. The story. C. What. And D. When. In this example, you should notice immediately that there are 2 verbs. The first one is was and made. And each of those verbs need a subject. Answer A and B are incorrect because it and the story cannot be the subject for both was and made at the same time. Answer D is incorrect too because when isn't a subject. In answer C, what serves as both the subject of the verb was and the connector that joins the 2 clauses together. The noun clause, what was on television, is the subject of the verb made. Answer C is therefore the best answer. Next, the following chart lists the noun clause, connector or subject and the sentence pattern used with them. Okay, there are two patterns for noun clause as object and noun clause as subject. The first one is noun clause as object. The pattern is subject plus verb plus noun connector or subject plus verb. For example, I know what happened. I as subject, know as a verb, what as noun connector or subject, and happened as a verb. And the second pattern is noun clause as subject. Okay, you should write the noun connector or subject plus verb and then plus verb again. For example, what happened was great. What as noun connector or subject, happened as a verb, and was great as a verb. But only 6 words can be the connector subject. Those are who, whoever, what, whatever, and which, also whichever. Okay guys, let's get started the exercise 10. Okay, number 1. The game show contestant was able to respond to whatever was asked. The game show contestant as a subject, was as a verb, and whatever as connector subject, and was asked as a verb. So the sentence number 1 is correct because beside on the pattern it include the subject, verb, connector subject, and verb. Number 2, you should find out which the best physics department. Okay, you as a subject should find as a verb, which as the connector subject, and then the best physics department is a noun. So number 2 is incorrect because there is no verb after which or before the sentence the best physics department. So if you want to make it correct, the correct sentence is you should find out which is the best physics department. Okay, next, number 3, the employee was unhappy about what was added to his job description. The employee as a subject, was as a verb, what as the connector subject, was as a verb. So the sentence number 3 is correct because there is a subject, verb, connector subject, and also verb. Okay, number 4, whoever wants to take the desert tour during spring break, signing up at the office. Whoever as a connector subject, wants as a verb, and then signing up is not a verb. We can make it as a verb, but as we know, if there is a verb ing without to be is incorrect. So to make it correct, we should change signing become sign. So number 4 is incorrect. Number 5, the motorist was unable to discover who he had struck his car. The motorist is a subject, was unable, was as a verb, who connector subject, he subject, had is a verb. Okay, there is 2 subject, who and he. So number 5 is incorrect. If you want to make it correct, you should delete he. So the sentence is incorrect. The correct sentence, the motorist was. Okay, next, number 6. The voters should elect whichever of the candidates seems best to them. The voters' subject should elect is a verb, whichever is connector or subject, and then seems as a verb. So the sentence number 6 is correct. Number 7. It was difficult to distinguish between what was on sale and what was merely on display. It as a verb was, it as subject, was as a verb, and what as a connector subject, was as a verb, and then what again as a connector subject, was as a verb. There are 3 clauses in this sentence, but it is correct. Number 8. You should buy whatever the cheapest and the most durable. You, subject, should buy verb, whatever, connector subject, and the cheapest and most durable is a noun. If you want to make it correct, you should put is as a verb after whatever. So number 8 is incorrect. Number 9. What was written in the letter angered him beyond belief. What as a connector subject, was as a verb, angered as a verb. So number 9 is correct. Number 10. You can spend your time with whoever important to you. You as a subject, and then can as a verb, whoever as the connector subject, important to you is a noun. So if you want to make it right or make it correct, you should put is after whoever. Okay guys, that's all from me. I think enough for this video. I'm sorry if I had a lot of mistakes, and stay safe, stay healthy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for watching.